So it has been 1 week since Taylor Swift has dropped this album, The Tortured Poets Department, the Anthology. So in this video, I'm going to talk about that album in very detail. I'm going to rate every song of this album, and probably this is the only review video that you were looking for. Let's start with what I liked in this album, and there are plenty of things that I liked in this album. Stories. She has lot to talk about stories. She has talked about historical figures, public figures and mythical entities. She talked about Adam and Eve and other Bible entities. Well, that was it. Let's talk about the main topic. She mentioned Clara Bow. Most of you all are unaware that Clara Bow was a person who was mentally unstable because of the fame she brought to herself. And because of this mental instability, because of fame, she had a torpedo of her love life. Do you see why Taylor Swift mentioned her? And this song ended like she is addressing to the future Taylor Swift, who is going to use Taylor Swift as a reference. Like Taylor Swift mentioned Clara Bow and related her problems with herself. That is what is going to happen. And I'm really excited to see the next future artist who is going to use Taylor Swift's name as a reference of her torpedo of a relationship. Many of you all have ignored the song The Bottler. So The Bottler is a real thing. There was an English woman named Bottler, and she had 5 relationships, 5 marriages and 5 divorces. And the way Taylor Swift related her life with herself, not as serious as this, like marriage and divorce, not like that, but it was kind of similar to her. And she said the way she felt rejected by the fate of love, and it got her disturbed, and that's why she usually chose to live her life by herself. And if that's not all, she also mentioned a historical figure named Cassandra. So ex of Apollo, Cassandra was known to give true prophecy but never believed in one. You are Swifties, you know more about Taylor Swift than I do. I was really enjoying the music, the way she used metaphor. By the way, I'm going to use metaphor a lot of times in this video, so don't get bored of it. She used a lot of metaphors to link her life with Cassandra, her life with Bottler, her life with Bow. And I felt that this shit actually makes sense. And I love the way she used metaphor with storytelling to link her life with these historical figures. I loved it. I love the way she did it. And there are some stories I really fancied, like the second song of this album, The Tortured Poets Tormented Department. As the song said, she was in love with the typewriter guy and he left in the morning. As a matter of fact, he departed in the morning. You get it? Department, departed. Yes, the writer departed, but it gets more depressing when you know the real story. Taylor Swift somehow felt that this guy is the best match for her because they spent the whole night together. They actually agreed on something that I really agreed to, that Charlie Puth deserves more. And it's genuinely true. She actually proved how deep the connection she had with that guy, with her vocals, music and true lyricism. This is all I need. This is all I need to make a song 10 on 10. Anyway, it's gone. And speaking of gone, there is one more song that I really like the story. It is depressing, but I love it. The song name is Down Bad. It is nothing new, but I love the way she presented it with metaphors and storytelling. The song goes like there is a toxic relationship in which the guy is using her while this woman is passionately in love with him. And when that guy departs, she is left with embarrassment, hopelessness and a sheer will to end her life. It gets depressing when you play with somebody's innocent feelings, and it is not a place where you should throw anybody, even your worst enemy. But somehow in that song I felt that she loved every moment that she had with that guy. Though it was fake, though it was just a lie, though it was untrue, though it was false, she somehow loved that moment. And I just want to ask this to all the girls out there: do you love toxic guys? And if it's so, why do you so? Let me know in the comment section. So this story is kind of bittersweet and I love it. It's witty. The song name is But Daddy I Love Him. And that song actually shows how a true teenager, a woman who is madly, passionately in love with somebody, rejects the whole world's view against that guy. And she's like, I know him, I have been with him, and I want to be with him till the end of my life. And the way she fights, the way she holds everybody against her just because they don't like that guy. This is how it was expressed in that song, and I was really amazed. Like, Such girls do exist. Frankly, I never had such a, but never mind. Now let's get serious. This 3 songs that I feel that should be linked together. The song name is Love of My Life, LOML, The Prophecy, and I Can Do It With Broken Heart. These 3 songs should be coupled together when you listen to it. The song Love of My Life, LOML, this song is a pure work of movie. You don't have to do anything. Do not have to do anything. As a dead body, you have to just sit, put in the earphones, listen to the music, close your eyes, and let her vocals paint the picture for you. It is magnificent. It is amazing. It feels like you're watching the most romantic movie ever in your life. That's a movie that you're watching. It is so wonderful when you listen to her pure artistic work of metaphors and you listen and paint a picture on it in your mind. It gets amazing. Maybe if you had a relationship or you are having a relationship, it is so relatable to that. Trust me. But things get really serious when she mentions the song The Prophecy. The song, I'm going to be very straight with y'all. This song is a curse song and you must not end your day listening to this song. You should end your day listening to I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. But let's talk about the song The Prophecy. So it goes like she had an amazing God-given relationship, but it was untrue. It was given by Satan and that guy left her. She felt broken, she felt unfair, like life is unfair. Things were going so good and suddenly everything ended. She couldn't believe herself, so she started blaming herself. Maybe this is the reason why he left. Maybe this is it. All those reasons made her type long text to him. That didn't work. Of course it does not. Then she felt that love thing is a curse for me. I don't deserve any love. I don't know what I have done, but it is for real that I don't deserve love in this life. This is what she is feeling in that song. And for some reason, she thinks all of this is just a punishment on her by the superior power. So she begs the superior power to change her fate. Do something to change her fate. She begs that guy to accept her back. And things get really depressing in this song. I was shedding tears in this one because I have been there like 5 months ago. I was there. But things get really jolly when I listen to the song I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. This song was so amazing, so uplifting. The song has a modern beat and that actually gave it a modern and a retro feeling. And I love those mixtures. But speaking about the story of the song, she was very uplifted. Like, it's a broken day, it's a depressing day, but I'm going to live it like my birthday. Of course, she was trying to attempt suicide yesterday, but she bailed on it. So currently, now, she's living a life which is new. So basically, it makes a birthday. Live your life like it's your birthday. That's what she said. That was the whole message of the song. And I'm telling you, this song is the best breakup song ever. Well, this was the all loved part. I do have a lot of critics on this album. Let's start with the song I'm gonna Get You Back. I don't get this song. The song is for a listener. There are 2 types of listener who's going to think this song is all about she gonna get him back. Another part of a listener will be like she's going to get him back and take a revenge on him. Either which way, I don't think it's good, because if she's going to get him back, why did him or her leave each other in the first place? Even though they come back together, it's fine. But why would she come back to him to take a revenge? Well, that is some diabolical shit. I don't approve that. And if that's not enough, the song The Albatross. She is basically imagining a girl or herself as a albatross, a bird who is capable to destroy somebody's life. Yes, not approved. Not something I would like to listen or I would suggest somebody. I don't want any of my fans listening to The Albatross, aka Destroyer of Lives. Nah, I understand this album is her album. Every thought should be hers. She has all the right over the album. She has all the thoughts that should be said in this album. But don't let your intrusive thoughts win. This album is Taylor Swift's album, but this album is out on streaming for everybody like us. And we don't want a wrong message. And speaking of wrong message, this is something I really find creepy as fuck. The song name is I Look in People's Windows. In this song, she was creepy AF. She was planning to, I don't know, it's metaphorically or she's really going to peep inside people's window to find somebody or her ex who is happy. And then she is planning to rebuild or rekindle the spark they had a while ago, months ago, years ago. Why would you do that? Why would you ruin somebody's happy life? If your things did not work, that doesn't mean that you should ruin his future life. That song is creepy as fuck, especially the part when she said, I want to creep inside somebody's window. I was like, man, I'm going to call the cops. This is psychotic behavior. I don't like that. She was so into the metaphor work. The metaphor work are impeccable. I'm telling you repetitively, the metaphors and stories in this album are impeccable. They are lovely. But in a path of excelling metaphors artistically, she left the reality behind. Yes, they were exaggerating. Some were very exaggerating. Some were lost in touch of reality. Like in the song Who Is Afraid of Little Old Me. This song has such a sympathetic metaphor work that were exaggerated so much that you will feel sorry for her. And that literally cringed me out. Now let's talk about Thank You AIMEE. I don't know what she means with this, but it is sure shot a diss song to Kim Kardashian. And I would like to say, fuck sneak dissing. Really, fuck sneak dissing. As a Kanye West fan, I can surely say that Taylor Swift has more fan base than Kanye West and Kim Kardashian combined. Like recently Kanye West mentioned her name, the song Carnival. She should also be mentioning Kim's name if she really wants to diss her. Seriously saying, you're way bigger than her. Taylor Swift can actually end her career. Fresh out of slammer. It actually means you're fresh out of prison. The prison was your 5-6-year-old relationship with Joe or Matty. These two guys were all over the album. I'm going to say it straightforward. These two guys were all over the album. As a matter of fact, the British guy Joe was the reason she had a lot of UK slangs in her songs. There were many Oxford Dictionary words in the songs as well. This song also suggested to run away from relationships, to run away from odds, run away from difficulties. This is not a good message again, and I did not like it. Similarly, the song Florida, when she said she's running away from something, she's going to go somewhere. It's Florida. She's going to start afresh there. What is the need of running when you know someday your past life will catch you and it is going to bury you deep in the dirt? This is no psychology, this is no science. It always happens. That's life. You can't be running away from problems. This is what the song says. But only good part of the song was Florence. Her voice had me by my balls. That's how it was. Her voice was amazing. Her vocal work was impeccable. It was the sweetest thing about this album. Better than Post Malone. Rather listening to Fresh Out of Slammer or Florida, you should be listening to I Hate It Here. The song has a negative title, but the song is very positive. She said that you should be in your comfort zone to heal from the scars that the problems and odds have given you. Just heal, spend some time alone and move out of the comfort zone to a real world and deal with that problem. This song has a very good approach, and I was amazed how she actually again used metaphors to say the story, used metaphors to express her feelings, used metaphors to... it was amazing. I'm saying the word metaphor repetitively, but it is what it is. That is the whole thing about this album. It is metaphors and storytelling. I'm saying it again. And the last critic I have on this album was her choppy flow. I felt that she was trying to replicate the song Lover in many of those songs in this new album. She had a lot of choppy rhythm, lot of choppy flow, and I felt it is kind of disconnected or unsynchronized. Many of the interludes in the song did not connect with the verses or the bridge or the chorus, and that was all for the critics. My favorite songs in this album, oh my god, there are plenty, but I will go with The Alchemy. This song has a lovely rhythm, flow, vocal work, oh my god, lovely. The production was amazing in this album. My second favorite is I Can Do It With Broken Heart. My third favorite is I Hate It Here. And lastly, the second song of this album, The Tortured Poets Department, where the writer departs. And that's all. This is what I rate every song in this album. Make sure you follow me on Insta for more such videos, more such shorts. And this is what I rate this album. Well, that's all. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, make sure you give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more such reviews. Have a good time. Peace.